Shalom Aleichem, Rabbi Wilhelm.
Rabbi Tzinian, Aleichem Shalom. How are you? How are you?
Well, I mean, I could be a little bit better.
Yeah.
We want to hear some good news, and unfortunately, there's a lot of darkness that's being unleashed in a very unexpected time. So we need a little bit of light. Maybe have a couple of candles to give us to light up our mood.
I'll tell you, I just spent some time in two different places where shuls said Tehillim for our brothers and sisters in Eretz Yisrael. And one thing that somebody said hit me so hard. A person who has his son in the army, and he says, how could I daven just for my son? So there's an organization in Israel, you call them up, and they give you a name, a random name of a soldier that you could have him in mind when you daven.
Wow.
So that's what he does. It shouldn't be just like a personal thing. It's more the Yiddish people as a whole family. I thought that was great, that we're in this as a family. Now, obviously, we don't understand the Eibishter's ways, but I did see something. I don't recall ever seeing it anywhere else. I was reading a letter from the Rebbe on this week's Parsha. In the earlier years, like since Tuf Shin, it could even be before Tuf Shin. In the Igros Kodesh, the Rebbe writes to somebody about Bereshit bara Elikim. So the Rebbe says, Elikim we know is B'gematria HaTeva. Nature is based on the Shem Elikim. But the Rebbe says, if you know what else is 86? Mum. Teva is with blemishes. And the job of a Yid, the job of Torah is Bereshit bara Elikim, is to give health, to give positivity to whatever's not good. Elikim is tzimtzum, Elikim is din, and Elikim is mumim. It also allows mumim. What we're living through, Rahman al-Islam, now is we have to increase brius, health, and life. You know, there's a story of a chassid going to his Rebbe, and the Rebbe, let's call him Reb Baruch. Let's call the chassid. And the Rebbe asks his chassid, Reb Baruch, nu, was machst du? So Reb Baruch says, Baruch Hashem, I've got parnasa, not bad. My family is healthy. And the Rebbe responds, was machst du? He says, Baruch Hashem, parnasa, gesund. Was machst? She says, Rebbe, I answered you. He says, no. When you tell me about parnasa and health, that's the Eibishter gives. I'm asking you, was machst du? I thought about this story relevant to what's going on in Eretz Yisrael. What's happening there is what the Eibishter is doing. But was machst du? What could me and you do? I mean, I don't know if you could tell. I'm not the person in shape to fight in the war. But what could I do out here in Muncie that could affect the war? So there's also another word that's brought from the Kutei Torah. The Kutei Torah, it says that in this week's parsha, it says that the Eibishter called Adam Rishon called every person, and the Eibishter blew in a nishmas chayim into Adam Rishon's guf. Vayihi lenefesh chaya. So it says in the Kutei Torah that that's pshat nefesh chaya, that every living soul, every yid, doesn't just live for himself. He has to know that he has to be mechaya others. And he has to know that everything he does has an effect. So if you're sitting in your shul, and you're sitting in your surrounding, as far as you may be, and you're saying an extra kapitel Tehillim, you're giving extra vart Torah, it has an effect because you are the nefesh chaya. We push light. It also says, Vayomer Elikim Yehi and you know, in Hayoimim it says, Anan Paula the Yamama Anan. Our job is to bring light into the world. Vayomer Elikim Yehi it says that the tzaddikim are called Elikim. By Moshe sent to Pare, so the Eibishter says you should be considered Elikim lepare, right? So Vayomer Elikim, the tzaddikim come and do, and they say Yehi we want those ein lichtig. We want to be lebedig, life, and simchas by Yidden, and only good, and hopefully with every extra mitzvah that a Yid does. And of course, we have to know that what David HaMelech already told us. Im Hashem lo yishmer ir shav shakat shomer. If there is as many shomerim, as many guards and soldiers there may be, if the Eibishter is not involved, chas v'sholem, if the Eibishter doesn't protect the city, shav shakat shomer. So we have to do our part in the army of bringing the Eibishter into this war. And of course, if the Eibishter does it, then you could be outnumbered by so many nations. You could be atam ma'at mikol ha'amim. But we are the Eibishter's people, and we will definitely overcome.
Amen.